Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into Heavenly Demon 2 with the new KINEMON and DENJIRO and a no-stall team. So with summoning KINEMON and DENJIRO, they are very, very good for Heavenly Demon 2, and I have put together a team that sort of gets through it quite quickly. Now, I did want to exclude Bath Time Carrot, but this team can definitely use Bath Time Carrot, especially if you don't have Carrot Wonder. They're a really, really good option to get around the defense up. But what I've done in this particular video is I've actually tried to steer away from using that, and I've tried to make it as quick as possible, still no stall, without using the Bath Time Carrot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to belt the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the big red subscribe button. 55 to 60% of you guys aren't even subbed. YouTube's ratting you out. So what are you doing? Good OPTC content. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, Heavenly Demon 2, let's get it. Double KINEMON DENJIRO. This is the team, those are the supports. Let's dive in. So, as I mentioned in the intro, this is actually a no-stall team. It does get through every single stage very nicely, very comfortably. And as I mentioned, KINEMON and DENJIRO are actually really good for DOFFY 2 because they remove 6 turns of defense up, as well as removing 6 turns of damage reduction. Now, as you guys can see there, we do have some pretty hefty supports. But, as I mentioned, if you have Bath Time Carrot, you can actually use Bath Time Carrot on Nami and Robin, and then replace Wonder and Carrot with something else, as you don't need to, like, get back specials to get rid of the damage reduction and the defense up. Because KINEMON and DENJIRO both remove defense up and damage reduction, you actually can use them at multiple stages, but you do need to be mindful that on stage 4 against Virgo, you can't use an orb boost, so you do need to be fairly, like, you got to be kind of, like, careful there. But the reason this team is no stall is because we have the cooldowns from Carrot and Wanda. We also have the cooldowns from Kizaru, as well as the barrier pen for those two to actually get through the first stage. We have the support of Kanjuro on our KINEMON and DENJIRO. A big upside to KINEMON is he has a lot of really good support. It helps out a lot. And with the switchability of KINEMON, DENJIRO, as well as Whitebeard and Roger, you can get a lot of damage output. Also, the fact that we can also bring slashes and free spirits on this team does actually help out quite a bit, even though the like extra damage or the resistance debuff that KINEMON and DENJIRO apply will actually only apply to slashes. On the Virgo stage, he has 2 turns of defense up, and this is where we do need to start utilizing those specials to get around that. We are going to pop our friend captain, KINEMON and DENJIRO, because if you guys have done Heavenly Demon before, you guys will know that your friend captain will actually get cooldowns on stage, I think it's like stage 8, something like that. We are going to pop our Whitebeard and Roger special here as well. If you have the support of the support Ace, you could also use that on this particular stage, but you will get your cooldowns back for KINEMON DENJIRO anyway, so you may as well use that before you switch with Roger anyway. Onto the Caesar Clown stage, we do get a full board of Block Orbs, as well as 5 turns of Special Bind and Poison. The switchability of Nami and Robin is actually really good for this stage, because you can actually stockpile some orbs on the Monet stage, switch back, give yourselves like Wano slots or whatever orbs you stockpiled, and that way you can actually just get around the block slots and not actually have to worry about it. With the switchability of Carrot and Wonder here, you can actually get enough damage to take out Caesar, but if you're struggling for damage, you can easily just save Roger, don't use their special on the Virgo stage. And then what you can do is just like switch with them and get the attack and the orb boost that way. Roger's special's only really good for the final stage when you don't need their switch anymore. The big reason they're here is purely so we can just get enough damage to like take out each individual stage. We are going to pop Kizaru on the Pika stage. Kizaru is not only going to remove the rest of the special binds, but with the support of a Kaine, we can get a chain lock, and that's going to help us get around this stage here. We have the special of Wonder and Carrot. They are going to give us an orb boost, set the defense to 0, as well as with the support of Dogstorm, give us an attack boost. Now, if you don't have Dogstorm, obviously don't stress. You can easily just, like, switch with Roger. Like, that will absolutely work hunky-dory. As you can see, like, we have so much damage here. Like, it's like, it's quite nice how much damage output we can actually get there. Carrot and Wanda are hitting, like, absolute peanuts because of the color affinity buff that Kizaru gives, but nevertheless, it's not too big of an issue. On Sugar and Treble stage, they give us a full board of Dex Orbs, and they make Dex Orbs unfavorable. With Nami and Robin too, we can just get around all the paralysis that apply on this particular state, like, run as well. So it works out very, very nicely. But we can switch with Nami and Robin there just to take all those Dex Orbs, because they actually are beneficial on this particular team, except for this particular stage. So we're gonna stockpile them. Then we're gonna switch with Roger. That way we can give us some matching orbs. We can take out Sugar with everyone, and the Carrot Wonder literally just with a matching orb will just take out the rest. Thanks to DENJIRO and KINEMON switchability, just allowing us to get that 20% extra damage every single turn with our slashes. Helps out drastically as well when we are taking down these stages. We can also then get ourselves Wano orbs, as long as we're hitting with color affinity, and it all just works really, really nicely. On Gladius, Senior Pink, and Mark Weiss, they're going to put up 5 turns of damage reduction, which we can actually remove with our other KINEMON and DENJIRO. And then once we've done that, we can actually get cooldowns for our friend captain. Because we're using Carrot Wonder, because we're using Kizaru, we can actually get a lot of cooldowns for our units anyway. So we pretty much got that special back without the help of this stage, but it's just nice to have. We do have Nami, Robin, and Wadger on the left-hand side to get around the slot bind that does get inflicted. When you do hit, unfortunately we do have like lock slots here, but if you were hitting with this color affinity, you would see that the Wano orbs would be popping up, as you can see with Nami, Robin, and Carrot Wanda anyway, so it does work pretty nice. We're going to get the cooldowns thanks to Senior Pink, and then we can move on to the Gladius stage. Gladius has end of turn damage, and then will special bind us again. We basically just need Kizaru's special back by the final stage, and literally just with the switch abilities of our dual units being Wadger giving the attack and the orb boost, we have the color affinity of DENJIRO giving that sort of extra damage that slashes can provide, and just keeping that Wano orb on Carrot Wanda, it just helps out so much. Then we can just like absolutely tear through the stages. By this point, we do hit the final stage against the Doffys, and we just get our stage 1 Kizaru special back, which is a 5-turn special bind removal, which we can actually use to get around this particular stage nice and easy. Now, you do want to make sure you have a color affinity support. I'm pretty sure I have the support. Yeah, there it is. I have the support of Zoro on what's his name, Whitebeard and Roger. They actually don't give buffs to anyone, but it just means that way we don't actually get the Doffy interrupts. If you use color affinity on this stage, you are in for a bad time, and that way we can actually use Kizaru to get around the special bind, give ourselves a chain buff as well, which is really, really nice. We then have the KINEMON and DENJIRO special. They're going to give us a massive orb boost, absolute monstrous orb boost. They're also going to give us a base stat boost to our free spirits and our slashes as well. With their switch ability, we can actually get that extra damage. You could probably get the super switch with these guys as well if you're actually switching correctly. It just makes the run take a little bit longer, and the 50% extra damage you get, it's not that much big of a difference to the 20% for this particular run. In hindsight, for stuff like Kazuna and stuff like that, it is going to be massive. That extra 50% damage is basically like it's basically just super type law special, like literally with the switch ability. Like, it's just absolutely crazy, especially because it goes through full immunity as well. It's just absolutely wild. With the super switch of Whitebeard and Roger, we can get a 2x attack and the 2x orb boost. We already have an orb boost though, so we're basically just utilizing this for the attack boost. But because then we're switching into Roger anyway, we can use his special to actually turn that into a 3x attack boost. We can then use our Carrot Wanda, like we can then use our Nami Robin, just so they just get more stats. That's basically all we need them for, like just going into their dual forms. Other than that, it really doesn't matter too much, but it is kind of nice to have. Carrot Wanda do set the defense to 0 as well, so like that is another option for you guys if like you don't have KINEMON DENJIRO back, but like you will have KINEMON DENJIRO back, so like, it's absolutely fine. As you guys will see, we sort of just tear through the first Doffy, and thanks to the final tap with a Wano slot on our Wadger, we are just going to do so much goddamn damage. So KINEMON DENJIRO did it very, very nicely. The team operates really, really well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said at the beginning, smash the like button, hit that big red subscribe button if you haven't done so already. But most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are in this beautiful world. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later!